All right, you ready for an objection?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna hit him with a simple one. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm not ready to replace it yet. So it's like, you're like, hey, I got this option, right? Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm not ready to replace it yet. And whenever I am, I'll reach out to you.
That's completely fine.
All right, so let's come on up, big dog. Okay, so this right here, how you doing?
Good.
Good? Okay, so here we go. So let me explain really quick. I request information because I have a problem. Am I right? With what? Tell everybody so they understand. Explain what HVAC is.
So I got service techs. They come out. They do a job. Something's wrong. They do just a cleaning. Find something wrong. They might have problems. They call me. They might be interested in an upgrade. Just look what it looks like.
Most people aren't interested in an upgrade yet. They're trying to fix a problem. They've noticed there's something wrong.
Right.
Okay, you ready? I'm on Google, and I'm like fixing my heater near me. Is that right?
Correct.
Boom, he pulls up. I set an appointment, or I call, and I say, hey, I want to have someone come out and look at this. He shows up. We're going to send out a service tech. We're going to see what's wrong. Okay, there's no thought of replacing shit and all this. People don't think that. I mean, it's very rare. With that being said, his goal is to go in and replace the whole system. Do you get it? Did everybody get it? Okay, so when they call your house, you're like, oh, this motherfucker's coming in, gonna take me down for 25 grand. Yes, he is. And by the way, because they can keep fixing a bunch of little shit, but they would rather just fix the whole system, put a warranty on it, and walk out, and you're taken care of. Does that make sense? Okay, so I want you to understand how this works. So anyways, so he's coming to the house, that's me. I want to hear what you say when you walk in. So it's like he knocks on the door, go.
Hey, my name's Matthew. I'm with All Tech Heating and Air.
Thank you.
Brandon was out here today. He said he had a few problems that you might have, and you called me out because you're interested in maybe looking at those options, maybe possibly upgrade.
Okay, what does Brandon say to even tell them about you? So are you saying he goes in, checks it out, and then he's like, we've got some problems, I'm gonna send a technician out?
Here's a repair bill that may prevent you from breaking down, or you're broken down and this is gonna be the bill. Here's your other options that you might have to.
But why ain't he closing? He ain't allowed to close?
Not allowed to close. I'm closing.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, but so they get, but he shows them money?
No.
He doesn't show.
Repair bills. A fix-it bill. Not a
oh, he's like, hey, I can fix this.
Yes.
Would you like one of our guys to stop by?
$1,000 repair bill.
Well, what if they just pay him $1,000? You never come into the picture.
And that's their job. That's their training to get me in the door instead of repairing it. Like, hey, no, let's take a step back. This is a little bit older system.
I would train all the techs. First time in, shut that deal down. No, I would train. Look, hey, by the way, no big deal. I'm not telling you guys how to do it wrong. But listen, if I'm in your house and I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna go take a look at like the problem you're having, can I ask you a question? If I see anything concerning when I'm looking at it, would it be okay if I shared that with you? Like anything concerning, anything out of the blue, other than what I see here? Oh yeah, if you see something concerning, let me know. Ooh, snap. Okay. I'm gonna go and be looking everywhere, and I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna say, great news. Number one, I figured out what this is, but then also I wrote down 4 other things that are super concerning. 3, I feel like need immediate attention. Whoa, now I've asked permission when I first came into the door. If I saw something concerning, would it be okay to make you aware of it? See, I already set that up. Now the guy he's gonna say, hey, I can fix this for $1,000, but I would recommend having someone come out and look at the system. To me, that first presentation, right? That first presentation, to me, it should be like, listen, I'm gonna tell you, look, if you were my family, I would tell you, don't throw any more money at the system. Super important, guys, if you're watching this video right now and you're like, Andy, I'm not built like that. Bullshit. Yes, you are. You gotta train. That's the way it works. Train or complain, it's your choice. Okay, every day I train the greatest in the world. You know what I mean? Are you ready to kick some ass and build your legacy and make history? If you are, in the description box below on this YouTube video, there's gonna be a link. You click on it, enter your phone number, email, full name, and I will personally reach out to you in the next 24 hours. If you're serious about kicking some ass, going to the new level, recreating, next version of yourself, I'm your guy. Let's kill it. Look, we've got financing options. Don't throw any more money at the system because you're gonna replace it. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And in the next 3 to 6 months, I can see this being replaced. And I'm like Nostradamus. I am very good at predicting when these systems are gonna go out. Very close. So with that being said, instead of throwing more money at this system, because we're gonna throw money at this system, then we're gonna rip it out. It's like an old car, right? If you take a car and NADA says it's worth $20,000 and you go put a $10,000 engine in it, when you go to sell it, it's not worth $30,000. It's still worth $20,000 as long as the engine's working. And yeah, or less. So this system right here, it needs money at it, but eventually 3 to 6 months, you're gonna pull it out anyways. So I would say, let's stop trashing money. Okay, so I'd write down, no trashing money. And then we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you that you can finance it, and for $200 a month, I can come in and put a whole new system in your home. Whole new system. Let me explain when I say whole new system, let me tell you what I mean. And I would say, okay, so with that being said, would you rather spend $1,100 here and know that you're gonna keep throwing money and replace it and do this eventually? Plus these systems are getting more expensive. Or would you rather just do the $200 a month and I'll see how quick we can get out here to get this whole thing taken care of. By the way, it's your home. The cool thing about a home is that it's your biggest asset most people own. When you do a home repair, it increases the property value on the home. So even if I put in a $20,000 system, if your house on Zillow is worth $350,000, if it's got a $20,000 system in the state that you guys were to sell it, somebody would pay you additional money for a brand new system. So really, you're living nicer and your money is just sitting in your home. It's like the weight, but did you see, I remember I said paint pictures, tell stories, sell ideas, sell situations. But I'm telling you, with your company, I know you're the closer, right? But the fact, okay, watch this, are you ready? I'm gonna tell you guys some things about business. How many techs do we have that can't sell?
That can't sell?
Uh-huh.
Probably 4 out of 7.
Okay, so are you ready? Would we rather have 7 people out in the field, going into homes, checking stuff out, all upselling and closing, so there's 7 in the field? Or would we rather have 4 trying to set up the other 3? See, at the end of the day, but you're like, and by the way, you don't have, if it was me, like those guys normally can fix shit. You probably can too, but you don't want to fix anything anymore, right? You just want to go close.
Exactly.
So I would say, when I came in, I would do my deal, and then instead of me fixing it, then I would say, hey, Danny, you can come in and fix this for $1,000. I'm gonna go find me another deal to upsell. I would take more appointments. Does that make sense? Dude, anyways, business can sometimes be looked at by different ways. And in industries, I've seen that a lot of people do it this way, the closer-setter model, right? I don't like it. My guys want to make more money, they learn to close and set. But I know what you're gonna say. Those 4, they're not probably very good at selling and closing, are they?
They're gonna get me in the door.
Watch. They don't like sales, do they?
They don't like big numbers.
Do they want to make more money?
Always want to make more money.
Ooh. You ready? Andy Elliott takes over the company today. I walk in. Hey, I heard you 4 guys want to make more money. Is that right? Can I ask you a question? I know that sales has a weird stigma. You guys want to make more money? Can you help me communicate with people a little differently? Can you help me talk to people? Can I show you how to present some offers? I don't want you to sell nobody nothing. Can we help people? Can you help me help people? I'll pay you more money if you'll help me help people. Will you help me? You want to make more money? Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I know that you hate sales. I know how you feel it, but do me a favor. I'm not asking you to sell anybody nothing. I just want you to do what's right. These people need a system. You've been calling, what's your name?
Matt.
You've been calling Matt. Matt's been making a commission. You know how much Matt made last year? Matt wants you to have that money. Okay? Matt wants you to have that money. You want Matt's money? Can I teach you to communicate? What if I told you 15 more minutes on every home visit, you'd be making an additional $100,000 a year? 15 more minutes. You're already there. Would you mind if I showed you how to communicate? Yeah, I want to know. Okay, so you like sales. So you like sales. Once you get a sales commission check, you're going to like sales. You're never going to want to not sell again. But see, the problem is I know this. In the service-based industry, these guys think they hate sales. You know why? Because the salespeople that have been selling around them think that there's some fucking magic voodoo that they fucking do. And there's none of that shit. It's just the art of presenting. You know what I'm saying? Am I right? Yeah. Okay, but would you agree? Now he's like, that, boss. I'm taking that dough. But you know what I would do is that I would say, okay, and by the way, he's a producer. He has to produce to get paid. I am a person who highly believes in paying. I don't promote anybody. I want everybody to produce. When you promote someone and they have to stop producing, you just ruin your top guy. Do you understand? If she's the top person and all these people are let's say they're all for selling, and then she's like kicking ass and making a lot of money. And then I'm like, fuck, I need a manager. And then I'm like, okay, you're their manager now. And she stops producing, and now she's their manager. Dude, immediately, she's done. She'll fall apart. She's trash. And by the way, in the beginning, they're gonna be like, I don't want her to be my boss. And then watch what's gonna happen. Immediately, whatever she put up, that money's gone now. Remember, if she put up 100 grand, and let's say they put 50, 50, 50. So right now I have 250 grand. Once I promote her to a manager, now I have 150 grand, and her income is gone. And she's thinking she's gonna get them to go to 300, we're gonna have 900, it's not gonna happen. She should still have a leadership ability. Maybe it's like if he hits this bonus and he hits that, if he hits this level, this level, this level, and you'll train him, I'm gonna pay you what you produce plus a bonus. The biggest mistake that leaders make is promoting top salespeople. Follow me. Not all top salespeople are made to be leaders. 1% of them are. It's very rare, okay? The twins, very good salespeople. Very good leaders. Very rare. Very rare you can do these two together. The biggest problem companies make is promoting somebody, and then she's like, they're not fucking listening to me. And then you know what happens? Then I'm like, it's okay, just go back to producing. And then she quits. She can't be looked at like that on the sales floor no more. Yeah, you just ruined her. Never, ever produce your top rep unless you are 500% confident this is a good move. Because they want to be, they're like, come on, man, put me in charge. I can do this, I can do that. Say, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna let you continue to produce. Oh man, come on, dude. I can grow this thing. No, listen. I'm gonna let you to continue to produce to make your money, and then I'm gonna let you take over the training division, and if we hit these bonus levels and you can get them to do more, I'm gonna pay you a bonus. So you can get paid the same money now and the bonus. Well, I can't do both. Yes, you can. Because I need to know that it'll work. And I mean, not for a month, not for a week, I'm talking for a year. Never remove a producer. If it doesn't work, they're gone. You guys get me? Some of you in here already know you f***ed up. You're like, because once you demote them, and by the way, guys, if anyone in here sells, the greatest position in the world is to sell. Can managers go on vacation whenever they want? No. Your managers can never leave. Can salespeople go whatever they want, whenever they want? Yeah, see you when I see you, bitch. Okay, as long as you produce, you can roll wherever you want. Super important, guys, if you're watching this video right now and you're like, Andy, I'm not built like that. Bullshit. Yes, you are. Okay, gotta train. That's the way it works. Train or complain, it's your choice. Okay, every day I train the greatest in the world. You know what I mean? Are you ready to kick some ass and build your legacy and make history? If you are, in the description box below on this YouTube video, there's gonna be a link. You click on it, enter your phone number, email, full name, and I will personally reach out to you in the next 24 hours. If you're serious about kicking some ass, going to the new level, recreating, next version of yourself, I'm your guy. Let's kill it. That's why you want to fall in love with sales. If you guys understand, I'm very passionate about sales. I know some of you guys are really passionate. I love this. I'm obsessed with it. And by the way, you want to corner yourself. If you want to be a really good salesperson, you want to corner yourself as much as possible. You want to put your back against the wall as much as possible because it's the only way to grow. My wife said something. She said, how many of you in here, because a lot of you, if you have businesses and you used to be in sales, but you're not in sales like really anymore, like other people are, you've gotten rusty. Like you don't know how to sell anymore. And your team doesn't believe that you're as badass as you say you are. And so if you don't show them, that's why I live on the ground. My team knows, like I love them, but my team knows, dude, I'm gonna shut everything down. I'm gonna shut everything down. Like I make sure they're aware that we are the same. We are the same. I am not better than you. I live this shit with you. And so because of that, there's always that respect. But most managers or leaders or owners, when they grow, they get disconnected from their sales floor, they quit looking up to you, and then all of a sudden, that disconnect causes a downfall crash. Okay? All right, you ready for an objection?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna hit him with a simple one. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm not ready to replace it yet. So it's like you're like, hey, I got this option, right? I appreciate it. I'm not ready to replace it yet, and whenever I am, I'll reach out to you.
That's completely fine. It's 60 degrees outside right now. It's beautiful. It doesn't break down when it's 60 degrees. But the problem is it's going to break down when it's 30 degrees outside. We're going to be busy. We might not be able to get to you in time. You know, right now I can get it done for you. I can get it done tomorrow. Installed, 10 years warranties, good to go. Christmas time, if it breaks down Christmas Eve, 9 o'clock at night, you're guaranteed somebody's going to come here tonight. That night, get you taken care of. No money down, no money out the door. We're there for you. You're our customer. We're going to take care of it.
I think we'd rather just take our chances though and fix it right now, and then we'll just kind of wait until something happens.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you real quick, if that's okay.
Sure.
I don't want to waste your time out here to bullshit you. You seem like the type of guy who wants to buy a smoke detector before the house burns down. In this situation, you're kind of doing the same thing, just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a lot more money than a smoke detector. So,
It's a lot more money than a smoke detector, but is it?
yeah, no, you're right though, but listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you guys fix it. We're gonna see how it runs, and then we'll just, loop back around to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, stop. Think about something. Okay, if somebody waits, right, what happens? What is the consequences if somebody was to wait? It'll cost you more money. Listen, one of the biggest things is, like, I'm just giving an example. I don't know if you saw with like homes and supplies. I mean, homes are twice as much. Okay, gas. I don't know if you saw it went from $1 to $6. Everything's skyrocketing. Right now, the supplies on this stuff, literally, like the supplies, the rules, the laws, the regulations, how they've got to roll these out now. I mean, right now, this is probably going to cost you 1/3 of what it might cost you for your next system. I'm not even joking. We started our house, it was $2 million, it finished out at $6 million. We started our house, it's $200,000, and now it's $600,000. Why? Not because the builder wanted to make more money, because it costs us supplies. Here's what I'll tell you, the estimate that I just gave you was good for today. And by the way, listen, it's y'all's house. So like, I don't sleep here, right? And so if it goes out, we're gonna try to find someone to come out and fix it. But whatever it costs, whenever it goes out, is whatever it costs. And so my question is that it's not a matter of if, it's when, and when it's gonna go out. You guys don't wanna go without, you don't wanna go with cold showers. You guys don't wanna wait 2 weeks. I mean, I'm just gonna ask you a question. You're married, right? Yeah, well, if you were married, you would understand that your wife taking cold showers for 1 week is a pretty angry wife, okay? Hey, me too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, living back in the old days, how did they do it? Okay, so you would have to live back in the old days, and then plus, I always say, don't ever put yourself in a desperate situation, because when you are, you have to pay whatever you have to pay. Me and my wife saw a refrigerator on sale, right? It was $1,500. Normally they're $3,800. Well, we didn't need one yet. We went ahead and bought it. The crazy thing is, those same refrigerators are $5,000, $6,000 now. It's like, dude, listen to me. You guys need it. You guys, it's gonna happen. And so you might as well do it now. Look, if you wait, if money is not a concern to you, and that's when you say something like, if money's not a concern to you, wait. But if money is a concern to you, then you do it, and you do it now. Okay? And by the way, listen, I don't need you to pay for it all at once. Always try to figure out a way to pull some form of pressure. And listen, I don't need you to pay for it all at once. Do finance it. Are you kidding me? Finance it. It's a tax write-off too. It's money that you spend on your home. I bet you guys are looking for more write-offs right now. Would you agree? Okay, cool. So you got a write-off. You're never going to put your family in a weird situation where something's going to go out. It's got a long warranty on it. It's super affordable. Look, more money comes out of your pocket fixing it right now at $1,100 than it costs spending $200 per month and getting a new system. You know? It's like you have to figure out. So I want to tell you guys, and if you'll write this down, I want you to think about your business for a minute, and I want you to write down the words money justification. You gotta figure out how to justify, if someone says no, where is the money at in return? You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest things, is that money justification, okay? Good job, bro. We love you. All right, hey, let's go to another industry. Hold on, what industry? Hey guys, looks like you made it to the end of the video. You're the true 0.0001%ers. Look, I know 1%ers that can make it halfway through the video, but making it all the way through, you guys are the best. Now, here's what I'd like to do. Number one, I want to get closer to you. The fact that you made it all the way through the video, you're like, man, dude, I want to roll with this guy. Okay, so I need to connect with you. Down below, there's a description box on this YouTube video. There's a link. It says Coach with Me one-on-one. Okay? If you'll go and you'll enter your information, I'll reach out to you in the next 24 hours. You can tell me what you need help with, what your goals are, and we will crush it together. I would love to help you guys go to the next level in life. You can tell I'm changing my life really fast, and I know that you guys want the same thing. I'd love to go with you on that journey. So right now, if you'd like to partner with me, team with me, if you want me to help coach you and push you, everybody needs a coach, a higher level of accountability to go to the next level. Go to the description box below, click on the link, fill out your information. I'll talk to you in the next 24 hours. Let's kill it.